Alright, so let's have a look at the Spectacular Wings box Gachapon. This Gachapon came out on Thursday, March 16th after the maintenance, so last week. And it's going on until Thursday, April 13th before the maintenance. And the gacha price is the same as always. So this one has a lot of wings. Personally, I think we have enough wings already. But let's see what's in it. So there are all these wing orbs. Okay, so from left to right, Snowy Angel down wings. That's those white ones. That's kind of hard to see. And Infinite Angel down wings. It's the one in the center. And then the Blazing Angel down wings. The one on the far right. And then there's the Snowy Seraph down wings. And the Infinite Seraph down wings. And the lovely Seraph doll wings. And then we have the Pure Long Fur Coat, Charming Fur Coat, and the Dramatic one. And then we have short versions of these fur coats as well. So these are similar to those Mafia coats. These ones are just fur coats. Sizzling, towering. Yeah, these don't look very good. I don't like the way these look at all. And there's the floral crescent wings, elegant floral crescent rings, and then the fresh floral crescent wings. Okay. So these all look pretty much the same. And then we have the Snowy Celestial Daydream Pure Wings and the Infinite Celestial Daydream Pure Wings. Infinite Enchanting Shiny Prism Wings. I'm assuming that's these ones here. And we also have the Icy Crow Wings, so I'm guessing this one right here. And then there's the Pure Enchanting Aroma Prism Wings and the Infinite Enchanting Aroma Prism Wings. Sun-Kissed Glass Wings. These look... I'm not a super big fan of the way these wings look, but they do look unique, I guess. Final hit effect change cards. So these cards will add a effect to your final hit. So there's Fiery Furor, Fiery Swarm, and Fiery Tempest. And we also have these for Final Strike and Final Shot. So the final hit ones are for humans, the final strike ones are for giants, and the final shot ones are for elves. Let's go ahead and take a look at the items and rates really quick. And then after that, we're going to actually go into the game and we're going to check out some of these items and see how they actually look. So there's still a pretty low chance to get any of the new wings. And then all the stuff that you have the highest chance to get is old stuff at the bottom. So this is just filler. Alright, now let's actually go into Mabby. And I'm not going to be playing this gacha myself, but we are going to be checking these items out in the auction house and seeing how well they look and if I think they're overpriced or not. So let's start looking at some of those items. So we'll start by taking a look at some of the wings. Let's look at the Snowy Angel down wings first. So these are going for about 3.5 mil. So 2 for 3.5 mil, 1 for 4 mil. Okay, let's see what they look like. Let's preview them. Let's change the background. Yeah, they don't look too bad. But there are a lot of wings that look like that already anyway. Overall, I don't think the price is too bad. I think like 3.5 mil isn't a bad price at all. I think anything over 5 mil is overpriced for wings like this. But anything less than that is acceptable. So let's look at the infinite angel down wings next. And these ones are basically the same, they're just black. So these ones are going for a little bit more. Let's see if they look any better or not. Yeah, they look more or less the same, just a different color. So again, as long as these wings are 5 mil or less, I don't think they're considered overpriced. I think that's fine. So they are a little bit more pricey than the snowy angel down wings, but it's still pretty reasonable. And let's go ahead and look at the blazing angel down wings next. Okay, so there's one on sale for 3.5 mil, and there's another one for 4 mil, and then it's 5 mil, 5 mil, 4 mil. So they're not going any higher than 5 mil. That's good. Let's see what these look like. I personally don't really like the color on these. But if it fits your outfit, if it's what you're going for, then I could see why someone might want these. So the angel down wings are okay, in my opinion. You can't enchant them, you can't do anything with them, so they are just for show. And now let's look at the Seraph down wings. So we'll look at the snowy ones first. Okay, here are the snowy ones. Okay, so they look really similar, but they're just shaped a little bit different. And these ones are going for 2,800,000, 3 million, 3 million, 3 million. 3.5 million. So yeah, this isn't too bad. So let's look at the infinite ones next. Okay, the prices on the infinite ones are a little bit higher. Like there is still a pair going for 3 mil, but that's only for one of the pairs. And then this one's 3 mil 800,000. And then there's 4.5 mil, 5 mil. And then I guess someone thinks that they're worth 80 mil. So these ones are slightly more expensive. But overall, most of them are 5 mil or less, so that's good. I don't have any problem with that. And now let's look at the lovely wings next. Okay, so I guess this color for the wings just isn't very popular because these wings are the cheapest. So this is going for 2 mil 900,000, 2 mil 700,000, 2 mil 700,000, 2 mil 900,000, 3 mil, 3 mil 400,000, 3 mil. Okay, let's take a look at the floral crescent wings next. Okay, this is apparently where the wings are starting to get a little pricey. So let's see what these actually look like. Let's use a darker background for these. Yeah, I just don't like the way that looks. They're kind of expensive. Let's see, what can you do with them? And they're just for show, too. I mean, even 5.5 mil seems a little up there for these wings from the way they look. And I definitely can't... I mean, 6 million is definitely where I draw the line. Anything higher than that is just ridiculous. I can't see these being worth 9.5 to 10 mil. That's just a waste of gold in my opinion. Elegant floral crescent wings next. Let's see if that's any better. No, this one's worse. Okay, so there's almost no difference between this one and the one we just looked at, honestly. Like, this one is a little bit more of a pink color. And the other one's, like, more white. But they look almost exactly the same. And these ones are going from about 7 to 8. Yeah, these are going for about 8 to 10 mil. And I think that's ridiculous. I wouldn't pay 8 mil for this. And I certainly wouldn't pay 10 mil for this. I think that's a little too pricey. So yeah, not a fan of these wings. So far, I don't like any of them. But let's see if the fresh floral crescent wings can change my mind. Out of all of them, I probably like that blue color the best. And these are going for 5 mil, 5 mil, 6 mil, 6.5 mil. I don't know about that. So out of all of these floral crescent wings, I would, if I had to pick one of them, I would probably pick the fresh floral crescent wings. Because they have the best prices, and personally I like this color better than the colors on the other ones. Okay, so let's look at the Celestial Daydream wings next. So we'll take a look at the snowy ones first. Well, 50 mil is way too much. It looks like you can dye them, because these are a different color. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, let's take a look at the normal ones here. So it looks like the white, snowy, Celestial Daydream pure wings are going for about 4.5 mil. Infinite Celestial Daydream pure wings. Okay, so these are going from basically 7 mil to 9 mil from what I can see here. So no, I don't really think these ones are any good at all. So what about the Sunkissed Glass Wings? Let's take a look at those next. So these are going from 2.5 mil to basically 10 mil. We have one for 2.5 mil, two for 4 mil, and then we have one for 5 mil, and we have one for 10 mil, and then this one for 20 mil. So this one's dyed a different color. Let's take a look at the original color that they come in. Personally, I wouldn't really use these wings myself, but at least these wings do look kind of different compared to a lot of the other wings we have. So I could understand why some people might like these wings. Okay, let's have a look at the fur coats last. So we'll take a look at the long fur coats first, and then the short ones after that. So let's look at the pure one first. It looks okay. I mean, it goes well with my outfit. But let's see. But you can't enchant it. You can't do anything like that with it. And it's going from 20 mil to 30 mil. So we got a 20 mil, a 26 mil, a 28 mil, a 30 mil, and another 30 mil. No, I don't like this at all. I don't like the price. I think 20 mil is kind of pushing it. Like, I think I would maybe spend... I'd probably be willing to spend 15 mil on this if I really liked it, but not 20. So let's take a look at the charming one next. And again, this one looks almost exactly the same as the other one, but it's just more of a pink color. I think I like the white ones look a little bit better. And this one's more expensive too. Like, it's going from 24 to 35 mil, which is way too high. And what about the dramatic one? There's only one of these on sale, and it's going for 45 mil. Well, the color is nice at least. Like, I do like the color of it. But it's not worth 45 mil. It must be a pretty rare drop if only one person is selling it. Either that or everyone that's gotten one ends up keeping it because they like it. Okay, let's take a look at the short coats next. Okay, this is going for 18 mil in 19.5 mil, 20 mil, 25 mil, 25 mil, 22 mil, 20 mil, 30 mil. So anywhere from 18 to 30 mil. And how's it look? And this might just be because I have a tail, but I think I prefer the long one. And again, I think this one is a little overpriced. So let's take a look at the charming one next. Okay, charming short fur coat. So this one's going for 13 mil, 13 mil, 15 mil, 15 mil, 17.5 mil, and 14.5 mil. So this one looks very similar again, only it's just a little bit more of a pink color. So far, out of all of the fur coats, both long and short, I think that the charming short fur coat is the best price so far. So that's not too bad. So if you want to save gold, I recommend going for the charming one, the charming short one. And now let's take a look at the dramatic short fur coat. Okay, this isn't too bad. It's still more expensive than the charming short fur coat, but this one is still pretty good. Like, the other one's going for 45 mil. That's ridiculous. But overall, I'm not a huge fan of the fur coats, and I'm not really a fan of their prices either. So I don't have any plans on playing this Gachapon because I think we have enough wings already, and I just have better things to spend my gold on. But yeah, that's those are some of the items in the Spectacular Wings Gachapon.